touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2 or 3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Cause I know I don't understand just how you love you do and no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Uh-oh, 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 oh no no. 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 When I talk to my friends so quietly, who he think he is? Look at what you did to me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. It's the way that you know what I thought I knew. It's the beat that my heart skips when I'm with you. But I still don't understand just how you love you do and no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you'll page me right now. Your kiss got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love. Looking so crazy in love. Got me looking so crazy in love.
Young O, y'all knowin' the flow is
Oh,
thorough.
no.
Young B and the ROC.
Oh, no, no.
OG, big homie, the one and
No,
only.
no.
Stick Tony, but the pocket is
No,
fat
no,
like
no,
Tony.
no.
The crown of the rock handle like Ben Axel. I shake ponies, man, you can't get next to. Genuine article, I do not sing though. I sling though, if anything, I fling yo. I saw like Ringo, feel like Ringo Press. Crazy, bringing for the set. Shaky in the range, crazy in the range. You can't figure him out, they like, hey, is he insane? Yes, sir, I cut from a different cloth. My texture is the best virgin killer. I've been dealing with chain smokers. I think I got the name over. I've been real, the game's over. Fall back young, ever since the label changed over to platinum. The game's been a rap one.
Got me looking so crazy, but baby, I'm not myself. Lately I'm foolish, I don't do this. I've been playing myself. Baby, I don't care. 'Cause your love's got the best of me. And baby, you're making a fool of me. You got me strong and I don't care who sees. 'Cause baby, you got me. You got me so crazy, baby. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love's got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now.
Are we so in denial when we know we're not happy here? Y'all don't wanna hear me, you just wanna dance. Don't want to meet your daddy. Just want you in my caddy. Don't want to meet your mama. Just want to make you. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Hey, alright now, fellas. Yeah. Now what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I can't hear you. I say what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Alright. Okay, now ladies. Now we gonna break this thing down in just a few seconds. Now don't have me break this thing down for nothing. Now I wanna see y'all on y'all baddest behavior. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Here we go. Shake it, 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 shake it like a Polaroid picture. Hey, shake it, 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 sugar, shake it like a Polaroid. Now all Beyonce's and Lucy Lou's and baby dolls, get on the floor. Get on the floor. Like a Polaroid picture. Sugar, shake it. You know what to do. Sugar, shake it, shake it, sugar, shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Girl, I must warn you, I sense something strange in your situation is. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. It's wholesome relationships they seem from the start. It's wholesome. Turn up the music, let's get out on the floor. I like to move it, come and give me some more. Watch me get physical, out of control. There's people watching me, I never miss a beat. Still the night, kill the lights, feel it under your skin. Try to keep it tight, cause it's pulling you in. Get up, you can't stop, cause it feels like an overdose. If I hit you with a dance floor, I'm infected by the sound. Stop, this beat is killing me. The music take me underground. If I hit you with a dance floor, I'm infected by the sound. Stop, this beat is killing me.
My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma and your grandma gonna set the flame on fire. Look at my king all dressed in green. I go, I need. I pay $5 to hear you sing. Shaka more fina, yeah. Talk about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I need. Joko more fina, I need. Joko more fina, need. Talk about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I need. Joko more fina, I need. Joko more fina, need. My flag boy and your flag boy sitting by the fire. My flag boy to your flag boy, I wanna set your flag on fire. See that boy all dressed in green. I go, I get. He's not a man, he's a loving machine. Chuck him off, feet, I talk about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I get. Chuck him off, feet, oh, I get. Chuck him off, feet, I get. Talk about hey now, hey now, hey now, hey now. I go, I get. Chuck him off, feet, oh, I get. Chuck him off, feet, I get.
to the U.S. As we rockin' this contagious, monkey business outrageous. Just confess your girl admits that we the F-R-E-S-H, we fresh, G-E-F, that's right, we different. We definite, B-E-P, we reppin' it, so turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. Come on, baby, just pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, and side, turn up the radio, blast your stereo right now. The moon is fizzling, it's sizzling right. You check this out right here. Do wanna hate on us, do need to ease on up. Do wanna act on gut, but do get shut like Flavor Chuck. Chick say she ain't down, but chick backstage when we in town. She like men on drums, she wanna hit and run. Yeah, that's the speed, that's what we do, that's who we be. B-L-A-C-K-E-Y-A-D-D to the E, then the I to the S. When we play, you shake it, shake it, girl. Make sure you don't break it, girl. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Come on, baby, just pump it. Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, and side, turn up the radio, blast your stereo right now. The moon is fizzling, it's sizzling right.
Yeah, I'm finna feel like these live and direct, rocking this scene. Breaking on down for the B-boys and B-girls, we're in it, do they thing. Pump it, louder, come on, don't stop, and keep it going, do it. Let's get it on, move it.
Come on, baby, do it.
On the stereo, let the speakers blow your mind.
Blow my mind, baby.
Let it go, here we go. La da dee da da dee da.
Come on, yeah.
Ready. This is some gum that feels so fine.
And side, turn up the radio, blast your stereo right now. The moon is fizzling, it's sizzling right.
Guys, your first move is the side lunge hop. So what's gonna happen here is you're gonna bend down, make sure this knee is straight, lift up, and come back down here. You're gonna get those inner thighs and heart rate up. Let's go. Down, lift, high. Woo, just like this, like you're flying, like it's magic. Make sure that leg is straight, come down. You're really gonna feel that groin open up. You feel those inner thighs. Woo, beautiful work. Now hopefully it's not 12 a.m. where you are and you're living on like the 4th floor of your apartment building, because I feel really sorry for that couple sleeping in the bed underneath your floor because they're probably trying to get some rest. Anyway, you gotta get your workout in. So let's not feel guilty about that right now, because who knows if that's even the situation. And up and lift. Feel the heart rate going up? Feeling good. You know what? We get 15 seconds to rest. Last one and up. Woo! Those thighs are on fire. Okay, breathe. Now if you guys are doing this 4 times in a row, these 15 seconds will feel like heaven. Okay, now breathe. The next one is butt kicks. So literally, you're gonna kick your butt. Just like this, heels all the way to your butt. Your hands can do whatever they want, but I want those heels up, okay? If you're not kicking that booty, you're not doing the butt kick. Keep going. Breathe, breathe. Very nice. You've got it. I feel like my brain is just whipping my head right now. Come on. How's your summer going so far? Guys going anywhere fun? Any vacations? I feel like I don't have any vacations planned right now, but maybe I will soon. Maybe. But I am traveling a lot for Pop Pilates, so that's fun. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Okay, breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. How you feeling? Very, very good. Very good. I started actually buying a lot of one pieces because they're so fun. And I noticed that, like, you know, the thing is, okay, now the timer's starting. Okay, double lunge hops. So we're here. We're bounce, bounce, lift, bounce, bounce, lift. Okay, what I was saying is that the swimsuits are going so 90s right now that the, what do you call this? You know, like the hip opening, the leg opening, it's going like all the way up there. Tried one on the other day. It was so risque, I just couldn't. And it also had this like long thing right here for side boobage, but I don't have side boobage, so it just looked really weird, so I didn't buy it. Otherwise though, I do like one pieces with a really low back. That's sexy. Down and down. Very nice. Give me that double bounce. Go low. Come on. Almost there. Good. And one more. And up. Woo! Very nice. Okay, now we're into your side knee highs. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Every time you go in, engage the core, knee into the elbow, but don't knee yourself. I don't know if you noticed this, but I have this huge bruise on my knee right now because literally I kneed myself really hard. So to let you know, please be careful. And this bruise has been here for a week and a half right now. First it was black, then it was blue, then it was purple, then it was yellow, then it was green, and now it's this beige color with a purple ring. So be careful. Ba, ba, ba. Ah, give me some arms, yes. Looking so good. Ah, this is fun, isn't it? This is really fun. Ah, and one more. Woo! Okay, guys. Now, onto the floor. Into mountain climbers. Hands right underneath the shoulders, okay? Right here, abs in tight. Take your breather. Give me a nice plank, flat back, and mountain climbers. Here we go. Just like this. Very, very nice. Okay, and just because I know my mic pack is exposed right now, because some of you asked, what's the black box on her shorts every single time? Okay, it's a microphone box, okay, so that I can talk to you and you can hear me. So if you ever see a hump on my back or right above my butt, that's what it is. And so now you know why my videos don't sound like 2009 when I was just like yelling at you and there's music blaring in the background. It sounds a little bit better for those of you who have been with me for a long time. Woo, breathe. Keep going, 5 more seconds. And 1. Knees. Child's pose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Lift up. Okay, the next one is a variation of the burpee. It's called the wide squat burpee. I think you'll appreciate because we're not jumping, but there are a lot of very interesting movements. Now, for your wide squat burpee, what you're going to do is bring the feet outside the hands, lift up tall, pelvis forward, come down, and straight back into a plank. Ready? Here we go. In, lift, down, plank. Perfect. Give me that perfect posture. When you're in that plank, straighten the legs, core in, hands right underneath the shoulders. Beautiful. And then I want you to bring the feet right outside just like that, okay? That's how you're really gonna work those inner thighs and your glutes. And lift. Take your time with this move. You don't have to be bouncing all over the place. It's a variation of a burpee. Lift. Very nice. Come on. Upper body is working too every time you land into that plank. And up. Last one. And lift. Very good. Okay, now we're up for your crisscross jacks. Check it out. Hands, crisscross. That's it. Okay, let me catch my breath. Ready? In 3, 2, here we go. And I can just like bring my hands up and over, interchanging just for fun. Make it interesting. Guys, you have one more move after this, and we are done with round 1. Come on. And breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Really important. Do not hold your breath. I think with cardio, I don't have to worry about that too much, but with Pilates, please don't forget to breathe. breathe. Come on, you've got it. I'll be 1 more minute after this, and you are done. Do not give up now. Hands right over each other. Boom, okay. Are you ready for the last move, okay? It's an oldie, it's a classic, it's skater. So, you come over, reach down to the floor, reach down to the floor. Ready? Let's go. Over, touch, touch. I want you to touch the floor. I want you to go crazy. Let's go, boom, and down, and breathe. Lengthen your leg behind you. Nice, guys. Doing last move. Got less than 25 seconds left. Whew. Breathe. This is how you're gonna burn fat. This is how you're gonna get it done. Let's go. Don't give up. Not now. Not ever. All right. 5 more seconds. Come on. Give me your all. Last one. Woo! Very, very, very good.
So to get started, we're going to scoot ourselves up to the edge of the chair, far away from the chair back. The feet are down on the floor, right underneath those ankles, about hip distance apart. Take your hands to your thighs and we'll begin to warm up the spine. Take a deep breath in, lengthen tall. On your exhale, curve your spine toward your chair, tuck the chin in. And on your inhale, reverse that, arching through the back and widening through the chest. Let's try it again. Exhaling to round and inhaling to arch that back, sit tall. One more time with each of those, rounding, then arching, and then I want you to come back to neutral. Bring the arms up right next to the ears, and we'll get a little more mobility through that spine. We're gonna lean forward over the thighs, and then out to the side, just circling the torso. Continue in that same direction, rounding as you go down, and as you sit up, arch that back a little bit and open through the chest. One more time, shoulders are away from the ears, and just breathe steady. Bring it back to center, and we'll reverse it. So we start leaning down to the thighs, go out in the other direction, making sure those elbows are really wide, and again, deep breath, and inhale, lengthen, arch that back slightly at the top. One more time here, all the way back up, and pause at the center. For our next exercise, we're just gonna start engaging through those abs. You can just take your hands to your thighs, sit as tall as you can with the shoulders back. You're not gonna see any movement on this exercise, but you're gonna feel it. So take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, I want you to pull your belly in as tight as you can. And then on your inhale, go back to that starting position. So it's an exhale, the navel pulls toward the spine, but we're not rounding, we're still sitting tall. And inhale, release it. Imagine that someone's about to punch you in the stomach and you're bracing for it. Really engaging those abs. And inhale again. This is a great exercise that you can do even just sitting at your desk at work to work those abdominals a little bit. Let's try it one last time. Deep breath in. Exhale, pull that belly in, continue sitting tall. and release. Now we want to feel that same sensation on these next exercises. So the abs are pulled in and we've got the hands on the chair right in front of us. Single leg lifts. Work through your own range of motion. Starting on one leg, lift the knee toward your chest and lower it down. Notice nothing's happening in my spine or my back here, but you really need to focus on the effort coming from that belly and not the leg, okay? So 2 more here, exhaling to lift, inhaling to lower. 1 more like this, continue right here, but if you can work harder, lift the hands away from the chair. Exhale and inhale. Focus on the intensity coming from that belly. Every one of those exhales, you're pulling it in a little bit tighter. 2 more times like this. We're gonna add a rotation after this one, and you can do that with your hands still on the chair or your arms up. Here we go. Twisting toward that thigh and then bringing it back up. Notice we're still sitting tall. I'm not leaning toward that chair back at all. That's what's gonna really help us engage through the core in a seated position. 2 more here. Elbows are wide, shoulders are down. Exhale, twist. Bring it back to center. Hands back down to the chair for the other side. Brace with that belly. Exhale, lift the knee and lower it down. Now I want you to work through your own range here where you are lifting your leg as high as you can while keeping the effort in the abdominals. If that's just a couple inches off the floor, that's fine. 2 more like this. Continue using those posture muscles, widen through that chest. 1 more like this, and if you can work harder, we'll bring the arms up away from the chair. Exhale to lift, and inhale to lower. Think about that belly bracing as if someone's gonna punch you in that stomach like we practiced earlier. 2 more times, you brace on the lift to keep the work in the abdominals. 1 more here, let's add that twist for our final 5. Exhale, twist, and inhale back to center. Again, through your own range. Make sure it's coming from the waist. It's not just the upper body or the elbows twisting, okay? Focus on the sides of the waist doing the work here. 1 more time. And now we're gonna do that twist side to side. So back to our first leg, twist toward it, back to center, exhale, twist to the other side, and back to center. Let's try a few more repetitions like this, alternating sides. And if you get tired, you can keep your feet on the floor and just do the twist to work through those obliques a little bit. And remember too, on all of these moves, the less weight you put into the legs or into the feet and the floor, the harder you're working through the core. So if you want to come up to those tippy toes and just barely tap your foot down, you'll be working harder. Let's do 1 more set to each side. Exhale, twist, and inhale, center. Last one here. Back to center, and bring those hands back down. We're gonna try it with both legs now. Back to that tall position, hands down onto the chair. Brace through the belly and focus on the work coming from here. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, we'll lift both feet up, and then release it down. It's a lot harder doing both legs instead of one. You're working through that core a lot more. It's okay if you need to lean back a little bit on this one. Just make sure you're not slumping into the chair. You're keeping your chest wide and your back nice and straight. And your movement might be a little smaller on this one too since it's more intense. Just do your best. You can rest your feet or just barely tap them or hover above the floor. 3 more times. Exhale and inhale. Here's 2. Last one, deep breath, and release it down. Good. Let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall once again. We're going to bring the hands up, back to the ears again. Elbows are wide. Laterally flexing the spine. So I'm going to crunch the side of the waist down on the left side, back up to center, and switch. Crunching down and back up. So notice how I'm not allowing the back to round or my chest to collapse toward my thighs. I'm keeping it nice and wide the whole time. The movement we're focusing on is your shoulder reaching toward your hip, making the side of the waist a little bit smaller. I want you to focus your intention there through the center of the body and the sides of the waist on that dip side to side. Exhaling and inhaling 1 more time to each side. Good, keep breathing there. And back to center. Now we'll take the arms out to the side and we'll reach side to side. I want you to keep those hips planted. They're not gonna move at all. Using just the waist, reach to one side, pull it back in, other side. So notice how my hips are locked into place here. It's almost as if my lower body is stuck in some concrete. I'm not allowing my hip to lift off the chair, and my hips aren't traveling with me. I'm focusing on the waist on up, okay? Exhaling to reach and then pull it in. Let's try just a couple more there. Think about your fingertips reaching to opposite sides of the room. 1 more set, shoulders are relaxed, reach, pull it in. Last one here, and bring it back in. Fingertips back behind the ears once again for a little rotation. We're gonna twist to the side, bring it back to center, and switch. So we did this earlier with that leg lift. Now you have an opportunity to focus a little more on that waist. I want you to still imagine the lower body is stuck in concrete and it can't move. Your hips are not rotating with you. And it's not the upper body working either. All the rotation is coming right through that middle part of the waist. And your arms, your chest, your upper body is just following where the turn of the waist takes you. One more time to each side. Inhale, center. Last one here. Inhale, center. All right, we're almost done. Let's take the hands back to the edge of the chair. Sit it nice and tall. I want you to have plenty of space behind you and your chair back. Bracing with those abdominals once again, shoulders down and back. We're going to inhale and lean with a straight back as far as you can in good form. Exhale, use the abs to sit back up. So if you can lean all the way to that chair back, fine. But if you can only lean a few inches or so while maintaining good form, then that's where you stop each time. So we have that bracing feeling around the torso, and we're really focused on the abdominals doing the work here. I want you to imagine you have a steel rod through your spine. So it can't bend, it can't flex. You're only going as far back as you can without bending that rod, okay? Couple more. Inhale and exhale. Last one here. Inhale, try to hold it there. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Breathe into the rib cage. And then exhale, pull yourself back up. Now our last exercise is to try to work through the lower back and the muscles supporting the spine on the back, which is kind of challenging to do from a seated position, but we're going to do our best. So feet are about hip distance. If you need to make more room for your body to bend forward, take the feet wider. We're going to bring the hands to the edge of the chair to start. Abs in tight. Steel rod is still through your spine. So from here, we'll lean forward with a straight back. Focus on the muscles on the back to pull yourself back up, okay? So leaning just as far as you can without rounding your spine and your shoulders, and then pulling yourself back up. On exercises like these, we move in a really slow and controlled way so that we're focusing on doing it well and really honing in on the muscles that we're trying to activate. So I want you to think about the muscles you're trying to activate here through the front, but also really on the back and down that spine. If you want to let go of the chair, just bring your arms down to the side. If you want to add more intensity to this, back up next to the ears. Exhaling to lift back up, focusing on the back of the body. How about 3 more there? Focus on those muscles you're using. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. No rounding of that spine and keep the shoulders down. All right, one more. We're going to add just a little bit of pulsing to this one, all the way down. I want you to come maybe halfway up through your range of motion. Back is nice and straight. Using the back of the body, we're going to pulse it up and down, just an inch or 2. The chest is wide, the elbows are wide, the shoulders are relaxed, and make sure you're breathing. How about 4 more there? You're almost done. Here's 3, 2, last one. Go all the way down to the floor. Let your hands hang down. Take a breath, and we'll finish with just a couple stretches. Now I want you to bend and flex through that spine. So we're going to slowly roll ourselves up, 1 vertebra at a time, feeling that good stretch through the back. Sit it tall, draw the shoulders down. Go ahead and reach up as tall as you can. Think about reaching to the ceiling, dropping the shoulders down, and lengthening through those abdominals. Good. From here, we're going to bring the arms out to the side. Let's get a little twist to one side. Bring your hand to the thigh, and your opposite hand can go to your chair. Think about looking over that back shoulder. Take a breath and release it. Arms will come back up to the side. Twist it to the other side. Hand on the thigh, opposite hand back. Looking over your shoulder. Remembering to breathe. Let's bring those hands back up. Twist to the side. Finishing with 1 more stretch side to side. Let's reach nice and long. Dip it down to one side. Shoulders are relaxed. And all the way back up. Other side, exhaling. This one should feel good. I want you to think about the lengthening sensation along the opposite side. And last one here. Bring those hands back up and release. You are already finished with your seated core workout.